say, oh, this is 3 years. Similar to it is our 3 kilowatts. Now, one thing about Itel. Hello? Itel does not produce just only good products. Shelf-made products. We produce tailor-made products, which means we produce based on your requests. That's why we have a program like this. So they tell me, I need your system to change. Why don't you let us produce more batteries that can be portable, that has a display? We go back to our factory and produce based on what you want. That's called tailor-made. We don't just produce for your consumption. No, we value you and we produce what you would need. All your reviews on our products, we have them in our backlog and we review them from time to time. Is that fine? So we'll do that. The capacity for the system is about 4,500 watts. Before it was less than that. But because of your reviews, I've increased the PV capacity for this system. Next I have here my 4 kilowatts. Our 4 kilowatt system, or 4 kilowatts pro, for those of us that have been installing our systems, you observe that the first 4 kilowatts that we had, the PV capacity was just 4,000 watts. But for this one, it has moved to 6,000 watts. That's a larger range of PV. On this system on its own, it has an MP charging current of 120 amps. It also has with it a smart load and a main load. Similar is also the 6 kilowatts system. It has a smart load, and a main load. So please someone to help me out. What do I mean by smart load and main load? What? I know we have engineers here. Maybe once. How many installers are in the house? Today I won't be the only one talking. I don't want to talk today. I'm saying that when I was coming today, you observe I've been sitting down. Today I don't want to talk today. And all these installers when they press phone, I submit my face. Let me see installers in the house, in the building. Let me see your hands up. 1, okay. And I don't deny myself already. Okay, MDs in the house. May I ask in the house up? MDs, EPCs in the house. Who come here? Now we will here. So we have smart load and main load. We have improved on this system. That doesn't mean they cannot still work with the former system. You can parallel them together and they still work. Now on this system, it has 2 partitions for outputs. Smart load and main load. Such that for the main load, every other thing can connect to it. Smart load also, you can connect heavy devices like your water heater, like your, what else again? AC. Why we do washing machine? So that if the battery falls low, you don't need to run low, about 50%. The first leg will go off like the smart load. That's why we did that way. Just to satisfy you. Hello? Alright. So we are producing much more. We are getting your reviews and we are giving you. See, something about Itel is on their products. We work based on your review. We have improved and we are improving to be better, to be more excellent than what we started with. So we get from you, we get from what people are talking about, and we also have a view. We have a focus ahead of us. You might say, why is it like so? What's from the IP series we are trying to improve on our systems. Hopefully before the next end of this year or before the end of half, we're hoping to launch any products. By January we should launch another product. Before January or by January we'll launch another product again. Alright, so next I have here my 12 kilowatts IP54. What is IP?
Ingress protection.
What is IP? Yes. Ingress protection. What's your name? Alright, please see me before I go. I just remember I didn't carry any gifts with me in my hand. But please see me before I go. Don't forget though. Alright, good. Okay, so we have ingress protection. It tells you about protection from dust and also air moisture.
Water ingress.
It has the capacity to do that. There are some inverters I just install. Yes, splashes of water. Let me just say that. So you don't want to put it under your roof. Okay, so we have the 3 phases. Now, on our inverter series, some of them are transformer based, some of them are transformer-less rather. 3 kilowatts, 8 kilowatts is a transformer-based inverter. It's a 3-phase inverter as well. On all our products, the same thing is for 12 kilowatts. This is also a 3-phase. It's for written here, 3-phase. 3P hybrid. They're hybrid. What's an hybrid inverter? Hello?
Charge controller inbuilt.
Yes, they can use both solar and good. Charge up to charge controller. Okay. It can manage inputs from the
PV
from grid, from PV, even from battery. It manages it. To refer to it as an hybrid inverter. Good. So on all our inverters, you can parallel close to about from 6 kilowatts upward. Thank you. 6 kilowatts upward. You can parallel 12 units of them. So you can buy one and add another one again, and add another one again, and add another again. So it's why you need to parallel. Now, some clients, they have an establishment and they don't want to buy 60 kilowatts. Don't forget on our system, we don't use kVA, we still use kilowatts. They don't want to buy an outstretch of 30 kilowatts. If you buy 30 kilowatts, for instance, of inverter, and your load is less, or just only 5 kilowatts every day, you are utilizing that inverter. There's a rule in the machine that tells us that if you are using less than its capacity, what's it used for? As time goes on, it becomes inefficient. It's like saying, I see a man, I see somebody, and I'm giving you 100 billion every day. 100 billion every day. 100, very soon your brain says, okay, they work. The brain itself is intelligent, it needs to be exercised. So if I have a machine, I'm using less than its capacity, less than 30% of it. As time goes on, start failing. It's not being efficient. So imagine I have 6 kilowatts, I'm adding 5. I have 6 kilowatts. As soon as the load is less than 6 kilowatts, now only one machine will work. The more I have more load, it moves to 12 kilowatts automatically. I have more load again, it moves again to what else? 18 kilowatts, then 24 kilowatts, then 30 kilowatts. In that way, it's maximizing its own energy. Not everything will be on. I have a master and a slave units. Automatically. If I have one 30 kilowatts, and not everything is functioning. It's as though I'm not using, I'm just underutilizing. Then the same principle applies for generator too. It applies for generator, it applies for other devices, most machines, for transformer as well. Okay, let's move on. So you have talked about 3-phase and single-phase hybrid inverters. So let's move to our battery. You want to know about our battery? Yes. For our batteries, all our batteries, because we produce lithium-ion batteries. What do I call them?
Lithium-ion batteries.
Lithium. No, we will teach you that one. Yes. So we produce lithium phosphate battery. It's also lithium batteries actually. They are lithium phosphate battery. Lithium phosphate battery. So batteries have grade. The first kind of batteries that was produced before was carbon batteries. We moved to magnesium batteries, and they have the advantages and disadvantages. What do the batteries used to remember? They have memories. Hello? Okay. So, the kind of batteries that we use, what is good that we use, is lithium phosphate battery. The one on your phone is lithium ion battery. Yes, it's a lithium ion phosphate. Life, L-I-F-E.
F
is the iron there, then PO4 is lithium phosphate. Phosphorus. So that's ordinary lithium ion battery. So, what about these products? You have a range of them. You have the 2 kilowatts hour, but now batteries are measured in kilowatts hour. We have 2.5 or 2 kilowatts hour battery. We have it here. Alright. We have the 5 kilowatt hour battery, 24 volts. The first one also is, this is 2 kilowatt hour battery, 2.5 kilowatt hour battery, 24 volts. Next we have here, we have 5 kilowatt hour battery, 24 volts. Other one we have 5 kilowatt hour battery also, we have 48 volts. We also have, next one is the 10 kilowatt hour battery, 48 volts. We have as well the 16 kilowatt hour battery. The 16 kilowatt hour battery is the 48 volt battery. And we have stackable series in case you don't want to start moving batteries. All these batteries I didn't mention of, they are wall mounted. We have another battery called the stackable battery. Now for the stackable battery, you can put them on themselves. You can put these batteries on themselves in case you have no space. You want all there's space in your house, just only these compartments. Why do I have to use why do I have to use a sorry I'm talking fast. I'm trying to watch time also.
It's fine.
Also, why do I have to use a lithium-ion battery? Not a tubular battery. Or what would make me prefer a lithium-ion battery to a tubular battery? Or at what point do I give a client lithium-ion battery compared to a tubular battery? Or which one will you rather choose? A lithium-ion battery or a tubular battery? Who know what's called tubular battery?
The design, the budget of the client.
My English is becoming so much. Becoming on
the design and the budget of the customer.
Budget. Depending on budget.
Budget, majorly.
Budget.
Design and
the
budget.
They do sometimes, so we could just carry tubular, carry the clients. Budgets they do sometimes. You don't put the clients in you. Now tubular you will use. What's it happen? Where are they give? Why? Why do we do that? Okay, you want to answer. So client will give you money, you go carry tubular, go give them. Why? Actually.
It depends on the customer and the installer. Most times, as an installer, you try to minimize the money being released to you. You get money. Yes, I'm telling you the truth. But there's nothing to compare with the lithium battery and tubular battery. The one I don't even like is the tubular battery emits carbon to the air, which is not good to the lungs.
Okay, thank you very much. Please give me Atama
for that. Atama! Alright, okay. I don't enjoy. Welcome. So that's another one. Do you agree with him? Okay, let me hear from my Ogadi.
Yes, I agree with him. But one thing we need to understand that this client, they don't know anything about the system. So we are the one to introduce to them that this is the best they can go for. We look at their properties, we assess their load, and when we go on this thing, we're able to provide a solution to that problem. Because when it's near the client, this is a lithium battery, this is a tubular battery, definitely we want to go for the best. So you give him the lithium battery and you go for it. You don't tell the guy only have money. Don't look at the guy and judge the client. He may have the money, but he doesn't have someone to educate him. So the best idea is we as the owner, the physical customers, are to explain to them. And when we explain to them, they'll buy the ideas. So that's what I think we should do.
Thank you very much for that.
Thank you very much for that. That's good. So tell the client, say, this is what you should go for, and you must go for. Good. I like that. I like it. I like that. I like that. I like that. I like that. And that calls for. Okay, let me hear from you.
We try to explain to our clients the difference between lithium and tubular battery. We try to tell them that it's much expensive, but it's worth it. So it lasts longer than tubular battery.
Thank you very much.
So I like this when, as consultants, as consultants, as engineers, we explain or we tell them the solution.